Maybe I won't turn in just yet. I can't carry all my gear in town. I'll get it before I go into the woods. I don't have time for a bath right now. This isn't my room.
I hate to pry, but what brings you to the town of Burkittsville, anyway?
Actually, I'm here on rather grim business. I have a sister who lives in Martinsburg. A few months ago, her daughter disappeared.
Oh, my. That's just awful, ma'am. You don't think Rustin Parr?
After 3 months, we're desperate to find any clue. So, what do you know about Pa?
Not much. Pa was a hermit. He only came into town when he had to. No one really knew old Rustin.
This isn't my room. I shouldn't stray far from town. Hello.
Daniel Cole. What do you want?
I'm looking for my niece.
She's not here.
Thank you. I can see that. But she's been missing for months. We think she's been kidnapped. Perhaps Rustin Parr.
I told the police everything I know about Parr. He came in here and said, "I'm finally finished." Then the police found the missing kids at his place. End of story. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? This is a store, after all.
I'm feeling less and less welcome in Burkittsville. The owner of the general store, one Daniel Cole, all but chased me off his premises. The hoopla surrounding Pa's trial has worn the nerves of this town pretty thin.
You should take it up with the sheriff. He knows details most of us would never even want it here.
And where can I find him?
His office is in Town Hall, in the middle of town. Can't miss it.
Sorry, could you tell me again where the sheriff is?
The sheriff's office is in the Town Hall, middle of town.
Closed. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I suppose I should head over to the diner, get something to eat. Maybe I can pick up some local gossip. Closed. I'll have to come back tomorrow. I suppose I should head over to the diner, get something to eat. Maybe I can pick up some local gossip. The church is closed for the night.
I'd appreciate it if you left now.
This isn't my room. School has let out for the day. I tried visiting Town Hall, but the doors were locked.
Sheriff must have gone home early. Can't really blame him, what with all the ruckus surrounding Parr's trial. Heck, even the judge took the rest of the week off. The sheriff should be back first thing in the morning, though. But in the meantime, I'm afraid there's not a lot for a single lady like yourself to do in Burkittsville at night.
Single ladies do eat. Is there somewhere around here I could...
Only one diner in town. Gretchen's got good food. It's just up the street past the church.
Thank you. Good evening.
I told you, Gretchen's is just up the street, past the church. I told you, Gretchen's is just up the street, past the church.
This must be where pies go when they die.
Hi, honey. My name's Gretchen. What can I get for you today?
I'll just have the blue plate special, thank you.
I'm Peter Durant. Gretchen here owns this place, and she's the best darn cook in the county.
Oh, Peter, stop. You're new in town, aren't you?
No, I'm just visiting. My name's Elspeth Holliday. It's nice to meet you.
What brings you to Burkittsville? You're not another reporter, I hope.
Oh, no. My sister's daughter disappeared a few months ago in Martinsburg.
Oh, no, honey. That's just awful.
Terrible. You don't think Rustin Parr had anything to do with it, do you?
I certainly hope not, but it is possible. I'm in town to talk to the sheriff who investigated the case.
The sheriff's name is Damon Bowers. Town hall is down the street on the other side of the church.
Thank you. Mr. Durant, if you don't mind my asking, what is your occupation?
Not rude at all. I'm a librarian and head of the Burkittsville Historical Society.
An historian? Ah, any areas of expertise?
Well, just the history of Burkittsville. I guess you could call me an authority. I've been studying it all my life.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it really is. We have quite a colorful history here. These recent events have brought to light one of our oldest legends, stories about the Blair Witch.
I've heard a few of the stories, but I don't really believe in that sort of thing.
I do. I witnessed it myself. When I was a kid, a girl I knew named Robin Weaver disappeared in the woods.
What happened to her?
She eventually made her way back to town.
And?
Oh, it wasn't what happened to her that scared me. Heck, it still scares me now. This might sound silly, but I'd rather not tell the story at night. If you are interested in our history, come by the library tomorrow. Come by the library tomorrow. We have plenty of written documentation. And if you pry, I may tell you my account of the Robin Weaver story.
I might take you up on that offer. Now, you said this girl, Robin Weaver, came out all right? What happened while she was gone?
You should ask her. She still lives here. Careful, though. She's a little peculiar.
Gretchen,
It's true, Peter.
that may be, but, Miss Holliday, Robin Weaver's always been a bit eccentric, even when she was a child. She keeps to herself most of the time now and would probably prefer being left alone.
You know, you should stop by the newspaper office. The editor's name is Horace Gersten. He's been there a long time. He could tell you a lot of stories. It's pretty late now, but with the madness of the trial and all, he's been keeping some late hours. I bet he's still there.
Where is the newspaper office?
It's up the road a ways, right across the street from the library. Keep Horace in mind if you need any information that you can't get from Peter. As for Parr specifically, try talking to people who knew the victims. Anyone that knows Kyle Brody might help. Kyle's the boy that escaped from Rustin Parr. Word is he was forced to face the coroner and listen as Parr did horrible things to those children. Can you imagine? He hasn't spoken a single word since he got back. But his teacher at the school is close to all the children of Burkittsville. Maybe she can help you. Oh, honey, I've been talking your ear off. Your dinner's getting cold. You go on and eat now.
I've just met the town's librarian, Peter Durant, who promises to have a lot of information about local legends and mythology. So I'll visit the library tomorrow. Burkittsville residents are no strangers to the Blair witch legends. Interesting that no one seems to have any first-hand experience with a witch, but nearly everyone claims to know someone who has, or know someone who knows someone.
Ma'am, how was your first day in Burkittsville?
A long one. Tomorrow will be worse, I'm afraid. I'm planning on visiting Rustin Parr's place.
You realize it's a 4-hour walk, right? Do you even have a map?
No. Where can I get one?
Don't rightly know. The general store up the street, maybe? But, well, you just be careful, ma'am. Those woods are plenty dangerous.
Wild animals?
Animals? No, ma'am. Animals stay out of those woods. They know better. Sometimes animals have more sense than people.
So what should I be careful of?
I pray to God you don't find out. And just stay away from Tappy East Creek. That's where she lives.
Who?
About 100 years ago, she reached her pale white hand out of the water and pulled a little girl into the river. They never found the body. She's still down there in the water, waiting for another victim.
You're talking about the Blair Witch.
Don't ever want to say that. She hears you when you say her name. Stay away from that creek, man. For the love of God, stay away from that forest altogether. Now, good night.
There's no phone in this room. Oh, how am I supposed to check in with Spook House? I'll have to talk to that innkeeper about it tomorrow. I can track it with my spectral proximity sensor.